Hello everybody, and this is Louisa with Ellie Paper Studio. I am here with the second video for this weekend's 100 Cricut Cartridge blog hop from mycricketcraftroom.blogspot.com. And for this video, I'm actually creating a box. I cut this out of Tax Bags, Boxes, and More, which is my absolute favorite cartridge for boxes. This one is one of the later boxes, is the hexagon box, and I cut the top in black cardstock and the bottom in white cardstock. Now this is an interesting box because the bottom is actually, it's not an actual box, if you will. It is not secured. The top is actually the one that holds it together. So, like I said, it's actually kind of interesting. And then the top, for this top and for this look, what I'm going to be doing is, I love this top because when you emboss it, and you can put a topper, whether it be a button or a brad, or in this case I'm going to be putting a flower on there, and it makes quite an impactful look for the box, and it's kind of like a little hat that you can take off. So like I said, these cuts were cut out. Basically, I just used the basic cut, which is the first tab, and I used my Cricut Mini, which is my absolute favorite go-to machine, just because it fits on my tabletop, and 99% of the things that I want to cut can be cut through my Mini. So when you put your basic on your mat, it'll look something like this. And what I did is that I stretched it to go all the way up to 11 inches. And then I hid this layer because I wanted to do it in a different color. So I hid this cut. But also, alternatively, what you can do is that you can, this particular box, you can add in 2 separate steps. And if you add this chop, then you're going to want to make it about 4 1/4 inches, and then if you add this second part of the box, you're going to want to make it 6 inches, so 4 1/4 and 6 inches. And then I have my Cricut blade scored, and what I use for scoring, instead of the scoring tool, I didn't actually buy that. I saw a video when I was getting this cartridge. Before I got it, I wanted to make sure that I would be able to use it, and I saw a video where it shows that you can use your same cutting blade. I just set my pressure to 2 and my blade to 1, and it'll score perfectly. It'll try to cut a little bit, but because the pressures and the settings are so low, it won't actually quite get there. And next I have these, so I actually cut 5 of these, and I cut them starting at 2 1/2, and then I reduced them 1/4 inch up until I had, I believe this is the one, yes, it's 1 1/2 inches. So 2 1/2, 2 1/4, 2, 1 3/4, and then 1 1/2. And I'm going to be doing some quilling to make this 3D flower. If you have Flower Shop, which would be the ideal Cricut cartridge to use for this flower, you definitely are one step ahead of me. I used the Cuttlebug Daisy quilling kit to cut this. And basically it's a die cut that comes, it's from ProvoCraft Cuttlebug. And I got this at Joann's a while ago. I've seen it at Michael's, and I still see it at Joann's, so I'm sure you can still get it. But like I said, if you have the Flower Shop from Cricut, it's much better because you can alter the cuts, and it brings a lot more than just this one. This one actually, it's a kit, so it comes with about 4 dies, and then it comes with the quilling tool, which I showed in a previous video, and it's quite handy for quilling and for creating flowers. And I'll show you that in a minute. And then when you cut it, you get 2 of them. I believe I'm probably going to use both of them just because I didn't cut the full size. I used my normal plates, and you should really want to try to have the larger plates so you can cut all the way through. But that's alright. You can just combine these 2. And I'm going to go ahead and throw away these scraps. Okay, so these are the cuts for today, and you'll see me doing some embossing on all of the cuts, or most of the cuts at least, and then embellish the box as we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put it all together, and we should have the finished product shortly. I'm back and I have finished putting this together. As you can see, this is one of the simpler boxes. And as far as the rows, I just inked around all the edges of the rows using the Color Box Archival Dye Ink Pad in Mudslide color. And I ran the top part of the box using the Paper Studios Hearts embossing folder. I also added a pearl and quilled the inside of the sunflower, and then I added some leaves using an old punch I have. Now this part of the box, I cut it in white. So you can see it fits perfectly. You can also recut this box and just cut it just a tiny bit smaller if you want a box that does shut. For me, I think I really like this. I think that I could, you know, you could probably, like, you can give this as a gift box for someone with some jewelry in there and keep it as a memory, you know, as a keepsake box. And then wrap it around with some cellophane and make it really, really fancy and really, really pretty, a pretty nice gift. So, this is the second video for the 100 Cricut Cartridge blog hop going on at mycricutcraftroom.blogspot.com over at this weekend. The whole design team has put together some projects for you. Like I said, you can go to my blog or visit my YouTube channel to see the other videos. Thank you so much for watching, and like I said, I hope you join us at our for our blog hop and see some of the other very impressive projects that the design team has put together. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like these videos. Your comments and questions are always welcomed. If you have any requests on videos or projects that you'd like to see made, please feel free to leave them there also. And as usual, always make sure to visit lepaperstudio.blogspot.com for more information and other projects. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you later.